He is using you.
Ross, you're blowing this out of proportion.
He hasn't uttered an honest word in his life. Not one.
Ross, he's just like my father. That's all.
That's all? Roger Thorpe, for 20 years, laid waste to half the lives in this town. That's all?
No. He's my father. He's a good father, and he loves me. He loves his family, and he loves my mother. He's the only one that ever got to her.
Oh, yeah, he got to Holly, all right. Look at Holly now, depressed, alone, without her husband, without her child. Good work. Take a bow, Roger. And Ben is even worse. My brother is incapable of feeling love.
No, Ross.
No, oh, yeah, he'd love to take you to bed. He'd love to take any number of women to bed. But as far as decent feelings go, he wouldn't know one if it bit him.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong. That's where it's all started. He does have feelings.
Oh, what?
He grew up without a mother, Ross. He felt deprived his whole childhood.
And what about me? I was a 10-year-old boy, struggling to make adult decisions for my disturbed mother. What about my feelings? How do you think I feel knowing that my wife has this sick affection for my worst enemy?
Russ, please, could you just try to look at it from his side?
I've looked at it from every side, including my mother's. If he's got problems, stuff! Get some therapy! But from where I see it, he's the bad guy every time.
Well, he sees it differently.
Is it genetics? What is it with you and Holly? Why are you drawn to men like this? Do you think there's something in there? Some kind, cuddly young man that you can nurture and save? Well, and I'm telling you something, there is nothing inside of Ben. There is just a hole where a heart should be.
This is exactly why I never said this to you before.
Really? Why?
Yes, because I knew I would get this reaction from you.
My reaction is he is using you.
But just because I have empathy doesn't mean I'm a pushover. Give me a little credit.
No, not while you have empathy for the devil.
Well, maybe you ought to try using some of yourself. Instead of slapping labels on people like Ben, some user, and I'm some sap who can easily have her head turned. Well, I'm not. And I resent the hell out of you thinking I am.
Here, take a sip.
No.
Come on,
no.
put some color in your cheeks. Huh?
Pale, huh?
Yeah, kill a vampire's appetite.
I think that, I'd be okay if I wasn't so shaky.
Yeah, go ahead, it'll help with the shakes, too. Yeah.
I tried to tell Lizzie that Philip was marrying Harley. I couldn't seem to find the right words.
Well, the right words are sometimes very hard.
Yeah. Hard.
You'll be all right.
I know that I have to tell her. I just don't know how. I mean, how do you say it? You say, "Hey, honey, we're going to the circus, and by the way, Daddy's moving out to marry somebody else."
You're a mother, you'll know what to say. Just put it out of your mind for a little while. Tomorrow's another day.
Yeah. Another day without Philip.
And maybe a new beginning. Huh?
It's funny, we never know how much we love someone until they're gone, do we? I mean, it's really sort of sad. We never tell people how much we care about them until they're halfway out the door to be with somebody else. That it doesn't matter. We've been wrong. Ben.
How?
Pining away over loves that we can't have. It's too late for me. But it's not too late for you.
Josh, I can help people, really help.
Michael,
I can do good.
Michael, look, you are a brilliant man, no question.
Just give me a chance, please. Give me a chance to make something positive of all of this.
How?
I don't know. But if you open up a lab for me, Josh...
Look, I have other things on my mind right now, okay?
Look, I know. And they're things that I'm responsible for.
No, Michael. That both of us are responsible for.
Listen, it can end right here. It does not have to go any further.
I wish I could believe that, Michael.
Well, I do believe. Listen, I am working on an antidote to the aging
Oh,
phobia.
come on. I thought you said no more.
But this can be used in other areas for good. And I believe that I have been called to do good in the world. And with your help, I can. So please, give me a chance.
I'm sorry, but I'm thinking I'm going to be closing down the Lewis lab.
That only compounds the mistake, Josh.
I'll consider what you're saying here. I'll think about it, okay?
Okay.
But I'm
thank
not
you.
saying yes.
No, all that I'm... Okay, fine. So I'll call you. I'll call you.
Fine.
Thank you.
Reva? Not here. Reva?
Hey,
Reva! What happened? They're gone. They're not here.
That's
at
not
all.
possible.
Yeah, it is possible. See if you can figure out what happened to them. Reva!
Okay, baby, home sweet home.
All right, I want you to get a good night's sleep, okay? 8 hours?
8 hours? You're
8
so
hours.
strict.
I'll call you in the morning.
Do you think you could come in for a minute?
Dinah.
No, seriously, I actually feel a little bit dizzy, and I would feel better if you just stayed until I got settled in.
Okay.
Thank you. I promise I won't keep you long.
It's okay. It's okay.
I just get a little lightheaded sometimes.
Did you tell the doctor this?
Yeah, I mean, it's normal. I know that in the morning and at night, but it just makes me a little bit nervous. So, you know what? I called her before. I should check my messages and see if she got back to me.
Hey, Dinah, it's me. Pick up. It's Rob. All right. Well, I hope you got my postcard. I meant what I said.
Feeling better?
Yeah. All is right with the world.
Hey. Hey, here.
No. You know what? Not gonna be any more tears.
Good.
I'm gonna move on. And, it's actually, I think, time for me to go.
Okay. Now you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
All right.
I took one hell of a blow to my self-esteem, to my heart. But I'm still standing. Who would have guessed it?
I would. Well, come on, I'll drive you home.
No. I'm fine. I know that I keep saying that, but I really am fine.
You are much, much more than fine. You're glorious.
Looks like you've got company.
Well, I'm not expecting anybody. Yeah.
Well, I guess this answers my question.
Can I see that?
When are we gonna eat?
Yeah, I'm starving.
About 8 minutes and 51 seconds. Okay, you guys start counting down.
Huh?
Okay, I'm going to drive around. I'm going to check out all the places that Reva...
Set another place, Cassie.
Mama.
We have a guest for dinner. I didn't want to mention it sooner and spoil the surprise, but this is my cousin, who's come for a visit. I'd like you all to say hello to cousin... Dolly. I'm cousin Dolly. Pleased to meet y'all.